Fear. Fear is something I've lived with all my life. Fear of not being good enough, fear of not being worthy, and fear of rejection. That's the biggest one of all, of someone rejecting me. So many times I set myself up to reject myself before someone even had the opportunity to reject me. But the biggest fear of all came when I was 5 months pregnant with my son. And I was told that he wasn't going to live. I was told that he had something called hydrocephaly, which is water in his brain, and that he wasn't going to make it. And the biggest fear of my life was standing before me. See, I had grown up with so much fear of my life, and because of things that happened early on in my life, I was actually sexually abused as well, that I had stuffed it for so many years. I had stuffed all of my emotions. But now knowing that I was going to potentially lose a child, or was told that I was going to lose a child, all those feelings came to the surface. All that fear was so overwhelming, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know where to run to. I didn't know what to do. But by the grace of God, He brought me through it. He showed me what it means to be loved. He showed me what it means to be powerful. He showed me what it means to have the sound mind. His word says, He didn't give me the spirit of fear. He gave me the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. But losing my son was the hardest and most fearful time of my entire life. It was truly what I would consider my hell on earth. But through that, and through a difficult time with a marriage that I had, God brought me out of that fear. God brought me out of that marriage, not His choice, but because of poor choices I made. And God brought me out of the loss of a son, out of all that deep grief. And He has given me such an overwhelming peace and joy and love that is incomparable to anything else. See, I used to run to other things. I used to run to food, I used to run to shopping, I used to run to everything else to heal my heart. But I didn't run to the one that could heal it the most. And that was my Father. That was my Heavenly Father. And now He's who I run to. And because of me running to Him, He has given me all the things I've always dreamed about, including an amazing husband. But He's also healed my heart. He's healed my heart in ways that I never thought it was possible. And to know that He's done that through a loss is hard to understand, but it's very overwhelming, and it's such a huge blessing, and there's so much joy in the end.